All right, we are here. Final game of the season 4 semifinals. We have Jacksonville State, who is trying to make it back to the national championship game for the first time since season 2, and we also have Montana, who made it to the semis in Jackson State made it in season 1, and Montana was in semis in season 1. And hasn't made it back since. Both in a position to win their first ever national title. I have to get this one in order to advance to face UCO next week, who got the win over Lake Erie last night, 24-14 in Birmingham, Alabama. This one's in Santa Monica, California. And we will head to the designated visitors of the team, Coach Gage and Coach Parker of Jacksonville State.
3 times.
Coach Gage, Coach Parker. Gage, you've been here before. Season 1, you were in the semis, made it to the national championship. How are you going to repeat that tonight?
To be honest with you, I think we just need to not overcomplicate stuff. We've done I don't want to say as much game planning as we did for UCA, but we have done more strategic game planning. They're a lot less, what's the word here? A lot less to prepare for in terms of what they do. I think they've ran one formation 150 times this season, so really just had to figure out how to stop that and stop a couple other things. I think if we just stick to the game plan defensively, we'll be all right. Hoffman, I assume, gets out of the snow for once and may actually can throw a ball or not, so if he can, then watch out.
Coach Parker, offensively, last 2 weeks have been last week was solid for Hoffman, 24 points for your offense. Week before wasn't. How can you get Hoffman in the offense rolling tonight?
I mean, we're playing Zeke over at DC. This guy's defense looks like Biden's immigration program. He just lets everyone through. So we're just going to, gun it down his throat and go for that dub.
All right. Well, good luck in the first half to you all. See you at halftime.
Have y'all talked to Montana?
Huh?
Have you went to Montana
No.
yet?
No.
Okay.
Coach Blake, Coach Jet, Coach Zeke. Blake, you were in this position 3 seasons ago and fell just short. How are you going to get it right this time and make it to the national championship?
We're just gonna stick to the game plan, and if it doesn't work, then we'll try something different.
Coach Jet, offensively, Montana in the division championship game, 14 points in the snow. No snow tonight. How are you going to get your offense rolling against this Jacksonville State defense?
Yeah, a little bit more confident now that it's not snowing. I think Kepler will actually play, to his ability. So we'll feel out the first couple drives and see what we can do.
Coach Zeke, defensively, this Jacksonville State offense has been hit or miss last couple of weeks. What's your game plan to making sure Hoffman does not come out hot out of the gates?
We're just going to stick to our game plan, and if it doesn't work, we'll find something else to do.
All right. Good luck in the first half to you all. See you at halftime.
Thanks, Caleb.
All right. Well, with that, they're doing something in the pregame. They're just letting the intro stuff go. Jacksonville State, Montana. This game has not been played very much between Gage and Blake. I actually want to say this is their second ever matchup against each other. So, probably the first one since season 1. Jacksonville State with the coin toss currently. And looks like Jacksonville State is going to get the football first tonight in Santa Monica, California. Last adjustments for both these teams. So they're both 1 game away from the national championship. Like I said, winner will play UCO next week, looking like going to be next Tuesday. But the last semifinal is now officially underway. And Coach Gage and his offense will get the football to this return from around the 2-yard line. Stokes brings it to the 23, where it's 1st and 10 for Jacksonville State. And Jason Hoffman and Gavin Stokes lead the offense out for the Gamecocks here. First and 10 for Jacksonville State from around the 23-yard line, 24. There is Jason Hoffman lined up with, I think, Larry Laird in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left side. It's going to be a handoff to Larry Laird, and it is a 3-yard rush for Laird there. 2nd and 7 for Jacksonville State. Jacksonville State's record is wrong on the scoreboard. They are actually 7-2. Obviously, their game crashed last week, and they didn't finish it out. So they're not 6-2. They're 7-2. As Hoffman's back to pass the first time tonight, fires. Got wide open as Robertson, who tries to make a man miss, but gets 12 yards. 1st and 10, Jacksonville State. That's what Coach Parker and this Jacksonville State offense wanted to see tonight coming out, was Hoffman hitting his passes. First and 10 for Jacksonville State. It's going to be a counter to Larry Laird up the middle. Laird tackle from behind, but gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for Jacksonville State. Monarch. I don't think it's going to snow in California. Handoff on a toss out to Laird. This time he's hitting the backfield. It's going to lose a yard. 3rd and 4 now for Jacksonville State. First third down of the night for either team. Jacksonville State looking to continue this drive. It's a 3rd and 4 for Jacksonville State. They flip the play, 3 receivers to the right side now, 1 to the left. Montana's playing off in terms of coverage. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now they press. 3rd and 4. Hoppin back to pass. He's looking. He fires. It's caught. Wide open. It's Larry Laird out of the backfield. 17 yards. They're inside Montana territory at the 37-yard line. First and 10 for Jacksonville State at Montana's 38-yard line. Montana not in position. Often fires. It's almost intercepted, and it's incomplete. That could have been a pick six. The linebacker there read the route and knocked it away. 2nd and 10, though, for Montana. Or excuse me, for Jacksonville State. Montana's 38. Second and 10 from the 38-yard line. 2 receivers to the right side. I think that's Robertson at the top of the screen. Hoffman back to pass. Pressure coming. Hoffman fires. It is caught. Robertson, 12 yards. Another first down for Jacksonville State. First and 10 for the Gamecocks here. From inside the 30-yard line near the 25. From the 26. Solid drive so far from Hoffman and this Jacksonville State offense. Hoffman's back to pass again. He's looking. He fired to the sideline. That's caught. And it'll be turned upfield for another first down. Michael Thomas Jr., 13 yards. Another first down for Jacksonville State. Right now, Montana's got no answer for this Jacksonville State offense. First and 10. 4:20 to go. Laird on the handoff. He's going to break a tackle, but not going to get away from the other one. 2nd and 8 now for Jacksonville State. Inside the red zone from the 11-yard line. Second and 8. 2 receivers split out on both sides. Hoffman fires, caught wide open. Avier, touchdown, Jacksonville State. Sheree Turner breaks the tackle and gets into the end zone. And Jacksonville State strikes first in Santa Monica with 3:55 left. I think it was a slant pattern there for Avier. It was, and Hoffman hit him in stride, and he gets into the end zone. 7-0's our score. Montana with Keen Kepler. Gotta get the football. First and 10 from the 25-yard line for the first time tonight for Montana. It's going to be a toss outside. Chris Kidd gets free, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle to the 40, breaks 3, breaks 4, 22 yards for Chris Kidd. First and 10 Montana on the first play, a 22-yard carry by Chris Kidd, who broke 4 tackles there. Hello, Jara. Montana already at the 47-yard line. First and 10 for the Grizzlies. And what could be the final game of Blake's and Jet's career in the RFCL. Both are retiring after the conclusion of the season. First and 10. Kepler under center. It's going to be a play action pass. Kepler looking down the field. 5 to the sideline. Caught. 4 yards. Ron Burgundy gets a reception. 2nd and 6 for Montana. Second and 6, 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. Montana and Jacksonville State territory from the 49-yard line. Four receivers split out, 2 on each side. Chris Kidd in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Chris Kidd, who tries to make a couple people miss and gets 4. Did a little back and forth there, and it's a 3rd and 2 for Montana. Could potentially see a 4-down territory for the Grizzlies on the opening drive. Third and 2 from Montana. From the 45-yard line. And did we get a delay game? Delay a game for Montana. I guess Coach Blake was not paying attention to the clock there. And what was a 3rd and manageable becomes a 3rd and long with a 3rd and 7 here. I guess Coach John is coaching Montana tonight with all those delay games that Lake Erie's gotten the last couple games. No delay games last night, so they improved. But they had a notable stretch of delay games. Did the Storm. 3rd and 7 now for Montana, and they're in jeopardy of getting another one. 5 seconds on the play clock from the 50-yard line. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They get it off. Play extra pass. Kept looking down the field. He's looking all day. Fires to the sideline. It's incomplete. That delay game changed the entire complexion of that play call there on 3rd down. And now what does Coach Blake do? He's going to punt the football back to Jacksonville State, which could cause some problem for this Grizzlies. They do get the football to begin the second half when that comes, but they don't want to find themselves down, two scores if they can avoid it. Punt is away, though, and it will be returned from around the 13-yard line. Gavin Stokes gets around the 23. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville State now. First and 10 for Jacksonville State. Handoff to Laird up the middle. He breaks free. He gets 15 yards. Another 1st down for Jacksonville State with 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Montana has no answer for this Gamecocks offense. Play action pass, Hoffman looking, fires, wide open. Gavin Stokes to the 45, 50, 45. Tackled at the 41-yard line. Another big gain for Jacksonville State, 20 yards. And they're already in Montana territory once again. First and 10, play action. Hoffman fires quickly. It's caught to the 30-yard line. DJ Hunter, 11 yards. Another 1st down for Jacksonville State. They are quickly driving down this field. How did we get Belcourt? Handoff, Larry Laird to the right side. Gets 3, 2nd and 7. Oh, okay. 2nd and 7 from the 27-yard line. Under a minute to go here. Hoffman back to pass. He's looking, fires over the middle. It's caught once again. Avier, another 10 yards. 1st and 10, Jacksonville State inside the 20 now. You're fired, Liam. Fired. 1st and 10, Hoffman back to pass. Pressure coming. Avier catches it. That's all. He gets a yard. 2nd and 9 for Jacksonville State. Final. It is. This is Gerald, you dumbass. First and 10, Jacksonville State from the, or 2nd and 9, excuse me. Hoffman back to pass. He's looking, hit as he throws the football out of the back of the end zone. There will be one last play in the first quarter. A 3rd and 9 upcoming for the Gamecocks here. Montana looking to hold them to 3. 2-touchdown lead for Jacksonville State, and Montana would be in very big trouble. Third and 9, play action pass. Hoffman looking, fires, caught, 1st down. Gavin Stokes to the 12, and that's how we end the first quarter. 1st and goal for Jacksonville State from the 4-yard line as they have dominated the first quarter of this game. From the 4-yard line, 1st and goal for Jacksonville State. Hoffman back to pass. He's looking. He fires to the sideline. It's caught. Robertson into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He breaks the tackle, but he might have scored anyway. And Jacksonville State takes a 2-touchdown lead against Montana. And Robertson was just wide open here in the flats and gets into the end zone. 14-0 is our score here in Santa Monica. And it looks like we might have a Season 1 rematch of that national championship. Also, Week 1 a rematch from this season. 6:56 left to go. Montana getting the football back. Down 14. Returned from the 1-yard line. Chris Kidd has the football, looking for some blockers, and gets to around the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Montana now, who had a solid drive going, but a delay game penalty kind of derailed everything, and had an incomplete pass, and that allowed Jacksonville State to get the football back and score a touchdown, making a 2-score lead. First and 10, man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Chris Kidd up the middle, who gets a yard, maybe 2. 2nd and 8 for Montana. And they're going to hurry up. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to each side for Montana. Chris Kidd in the backfield. Now Kepler is changing play. Jacksonville State backs off, expecting a pass here. Kepler is back to pass. Fires over the middle, and it's to absolutely no one. Keen Kepler 1 for 3 so far in the second quarter. And Montana once again facing a big 3rd down. You don't score on this drive, it is looking very bad for this Grizzlies team. 3rd and 8 from the 31-yard line. Kepler back to pass again. He's looking, tries to roll out, hit as he throws, Is that a fumble? It's a fumble, and Jacksonville State gets the football. The ruling on the field is a fumble, a strip sack. I'm not really sure how this was a fumble. I thought the arm was going forward, but regardless, Jacksonville State gets the football inside Montana territory, and this is looking bad for Montana. I don't know what a challenge is going to do here. They're going to challenge the fumble. You've been overruled, Pars. I think Bucky and Kepler are taking it, Pars. First and 10, Hoffman. He's back to pass. He fires. Incomplete. Just throws it away. 2nd and 10. You should have called it earlier. I don't know what Blake's pausing for now. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Jacksonville State force a turnover, and then jeopardy making this a 3-score game. It's going to be a play action pass. Hoffman looking down the field, has all day, fires. It's almost intercepted. It's incomplete. Isaiah Cloud deflects it there. 3rd and 10 for Jacksonville State. After forcing a turnover, no yards so far, but they've been able to get some pretty big gains, and I think I know what play they're about to call here. I'm not going to say it, but I have a pretty good idea. 3rd and 10 for Jacksonville State. I think this is just another generic stadium, Reed. I think it's the other version of the generic stadium, but I'm not sure. 3rd and 10. It's a handoff to Larry Laird. I don't know if Montana's expecting that, and he gets 2. Jacksonville State's going to have to kick a field goal here, but it would make it a 3-score game. And Jacksonville State's going to play the clock game. Kick is up, and it is good. 17-0 is our score. And with 5:21 remaining, Montana's down 3 scores. First and 10, Montana. From the 25-yard line, Montana now down 17 after the turnover, Wildcat formation, and it's a keeper by Chris Kidd who broke it against UCO and gets 6 yards this time. 2nd and 4 for Montana. Looking to get something on offense, needing a touchdown to get the ball to start the second half. So a touchdown here, and maybe holding Jacksonville State to no more points here in the second or first half, and you can get right back into this game. Second and 4, 4:46 left to go here in the first or second quarter. Jacksonville State plays off. Now they press. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2 seconds. Kepler back to pass. Fires quickly. It's caught by Kason Headley. 13 yards. Gets to around the 45. And Montana's going to go hurry up. Trying to get points here. 4:35 left to go in the second quarter. First and 10 for Montana here. from just inside the 44-yard line. It's another play action pass. Kepler rolling out to the right side, just going to take off and run with it. Keenan Kepler to the 45, to the 40, breaks a tackle, spins his way to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Montana. Keenan Kepler trying to get going here. Now the 37-yard line of Jacksonville State. 4:15 left to go here for the Grizzlies in the second quarter. It's going to be a handout to Chris Kidd, who breaks a tackle, gets outside, but gets 2 yards only. 2nd and 8. Jacksonville State brought a blitz there, and it's 2nd and 8 for the Grizzlies here. Second and 8 from the 35-yard line. Kepler back to pass, fires quickly. It's caught and hung on to by Ron Burgundy for 10 yards. 1st and 10 for Montana. Coach Cage not happy about that one. But it's a first down for Montana for inside the 25-yard line now. 3:43 left to go in the second quarter. Montana is moving fast. Clock's now rolling. Under 3:40 to go. Trying to get a play call in as Montana. And they're switching plays here. Kept looking to the sideline. Switches the play. Johnson in motion. Kept it back to pass. It's a blitz. He catches. That's Ron Burgundy. No, excuse me. That's Alex Johnson, 7 yards. A big hit there by Thomas for Jacksonville State. 2nd and 3, though, for Montana. Now inside the 15. Or excuse me, inside the 20. From the 17, 3rd and 3, 3 minutes to go here. In the second quarter, Montana does get the football to start the second half. This is a crucial drive for the Grizzlies. Johnson in motion. It's going to be a play-action pass. Kepler fires. It's Alex Johnson again to the 5. That's Ron Burgundy, 12 yards, 1st and goal for Montana from the 5-yard line. 2:47 left. 1st and goal. Clock now rolling. Kept looking to the sideline again. 3 straight times. He's looking to the sideline, confirm the play call. 1st and goal. Kepler back to pass. Fires. It's almost intercepted by Chad Gibbs. First deflection of the night for him. 2nd and goal for Montana. Second and goal. 2:30 left to go in the second quarter. Kepler keeps it on a QB run, breaks a tackle, gets to the 5, actually loses a yard. 3rd and goal. Montana quickly going to the hurry-up, it seems. Question is, will they take points? Will they kick a field goal? Do you get the ball to start the second half? So you could take points and hold Jacksonville State, score a touchdown, begin the second half, and cut it to a 7-point game. Touchdown here would obviously be the number one option. 2 minutes to go, 3rd and goal for Montana. Kepler, play action pass, fires to the end zone. This time, it's intercepted into the end zone. Jacksonville State forces the turnover. Kepler threw it into double coverage. And 1st and 10, Jacksonville State from the 20-yard line. Hoffman, play action pass, fires over the middle. Aviator catches it, gets 9. 2nd and 1. Jacksonville State trying to have a 14-point swing here if they can score to close out the second half. Hand off to Larry. Larold is going to get the first down, 6 yards, 1st and 10. Jacksonville State, a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Jacksonville State has dominated this game so far, looking to potentially put it away here at the touchdown in the first half. Play action pass, Hoffman fires, caught Aviator again, to the 40 this time. 2nd and 6. Timeout Jacksonville State. Minute 33 left to go. Second and 6 from the 40-yard line. 5 wide for Jacksonville State. Hoffman back to pass fires wide open. That is Michael Thomas for 9 yards. 1st and 10. A minute and a half to go. And they're near midfield is Jacksonville State. First and 10, clock ticking. Still 5 wide for the Gamecocks. Montana presses. Hoffman back to pass. He's looking, going to hit as he throws the football into the hands of Michael Thomas again. 1st and 10, Jacksonville State. An absolute dime. And it's 1st and 10, Jacksonville State. First and 10, a minute to go here from the 20-yard line. Hoffman back to pass, fires quickly, wide open. Gavin Stokes, who fights his way to the 12-yard line. 2nd and 3, a minute to go. Clock still ticking. .50 seconds left. 2nd and 3 from the 13-yard line. Hoffman fires quickly. It's a screen to Robertson on the outside, who only gets a yard. Timeout, Jacksonville State. Third and 2. Hoffman back to pass. He's looking, fires, caught by Robertson. 3 yards, 1st and goal for Jacksonville State. Bun set to the right side. Hoffman back to pass. He's looking, fires. It's almost intercepted. Montana has not been able to get anything intercepted here. They've had a couple of attempts. 2nd and goal. Second and goal for Jacksonville State now from the 9-yard line. Hoffman back to pass again. He's looking, throws a check down to Laird, who gets to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal for Jacksonville State. An 8-yard reception for Laird. Their clock is running. 20 seconds for the Gamecocks here. 3rd and goal. Handoff. Laird breaks a tackle. Doesn't get in the end zone. 4th and goal. What will Jacksonville State do here? I think they're going to take their points and run the clock down here and kick a field goal, which at the end of the day doesn't really change the complexion of this game for Jacksonville State or for Montana. A score here to open the second half still makes it a 2-possession game. And I think Jacksonville State realizes that, so they are going to go for it. 4th and goal for Jacksonville State. From the 1-yard line, 4th and goal. Goal line sets for both teams. 3 seconds left. Hoffman into the end zone, and that one might just push the game away. It is 24-0 with 3 seconds remaining. Montana has a lot of ground to make up that should they want to come back in this game. And the extra point for Jacksonville State is up and good. It's a blowout here in Santa Monica. Jacksonville State 24, Montana nothing. 3 seconds remaining. The squib kick, if Jacksonville State gets the squib kick cheese, I'm going to laugh. They don't. It's going to be returned and tackled to end the first half. Montana gets the ball to begin the second half, where we're going to head to Jacksonville State for interviews. Coach Gage, I don't think you could have asked for a better half of football. You're up 24. Thoughts on the first half?
Exactly what we wanted offensively. The main thing is we wanted to get Hoffman back right. He's been struggling the last couple of weeks, to say the least. So we got him right. And to be honest, we're throwing the ball more than we wanted to. We wanted to run the ball a lot, actually. But when we looked over their depth chart and their roster, we saw that there was some exploitations that we could take advantage of with their secondary. They're very, very young and very inexperienced. They got a solid front seven, so we kind of flipped game plan last minute, and it's working.
Coach Parker, I see you're dancing over there. Like I told Gage, you couldn't have asked for a better half. 24 points. Offense rolling. What's the game plan in the second half? You gonna take some off, say for the national championship potentially. What's the game plan?
I mean, I told you in the first half, their defense like Biden's immigration plan. It just everyone goes through. They're horrible. They're terrible. Everyone we've played this year is like we only beat ourselves. So all we got to do is come out, do the same thing. My goal is to hang 48 on these guys' head.
Yeah, Coach Viking. Defensively, Montana's had a couple drives they got into your territory, and then you had a pick in the end zone. You forced a turnover based off a delay game. How are you going to continue that in the second half?
You know what? We just got to keep playing the way we're playing. We've been fortunate with the turnovers, but we're not going to, bank on those. We're just going to continue to stop them.
All right. Well, good luck in the second half to y'all. I'll see you after the game.
Sounds good.
Coach Blake, not the first half you wanted here in the semis, down 24. You get the football to shut the second half. What's the game plan to try to get it rolling here in the second half?
Well, the original game plan has failed, and we're going to go to another one.
All right. Coach Jets, offensively, you have had a couple of solid drives. You had a delay game that kind of derailed one. You had a pick in the end zone that probably would have changed the complexion of this entire game. How are you going to get the offense back on track here in the second half?
Yeah, still got plenty of time. A lot of game left. I'd love for some plays to go our way, and I'd love for the refs to maybe open their eyes. So we get some of those, and we walk out of here with a dub. But this is Montana football. Why make it easy? We're gonna go give it hell in the second half.
Coach Zeke, Hoffman has been on fire here in the first half. What's the game plan to slow him down in the second half?
Obviously, the game plan that we had set up for the first half wasn't going to work. We're going to have to figure something out and stick with it.
All right, well, good luck in the second half for you all. I'll see you at the end of the game. I'm going to be honest, guys. Montana looked really defeated. I don't know what their game plan was. It wasn't good if they changed what they've done all season. Down 24, and they get the ball in the second half. First and 10 from Montana. Down 24. Technically, it is still a 3-score game. But that requires touchdowns and 2-point conversions for every time they score going forward. First and 10 from Montana. Yeah. It was then Coastal Carolina shut out Southern Miss 41-0. I think it was the final game of the regular season in season 1. So Keaton Kepler play action pass. He's gonna fire. It's caught. 21 yards. First down, Montana. First and 10 for Montana. 6:50 left to go. From the 47-yard line. First and 10 for the Grizzlies. Kepler back to pass. He's looking. Fires to the sidelines. Chris Kidd on check down. He's going to break a tackle and get 8. Second and 2. 6:30 left to go here. In the third quarter, Montana's got a lot of ground to make up. Second and 2 for Montana. I'm going to be honest, guys. It's to me like Montana came into this game and changed their game plan and tried to pull a fast one on Jacksonville State, and it's completely backfired. And second and 2, and it's incomplete. Third and 2. I don't know what Montana. It's like I think they changed everything in the first half, and like I said, it's backfired. Third and 2 for Montana. Obviously, 4-down territory for them. They don't really have a choice at this point. 0-3 on third downs for Montana. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Handoff. Chris Kidd breaks free. Chris Kidd gets 11. First and 10 for Montana. Under 6 to go here in the third quarter. I would assume the hurry-up's going to continue. Montana needs all the time they can get. First and 10. Keenan Kepler changing the play at the line. 2 receivers to each side for the Grizzlies. Play action pass. Kepler fires. Incomplete. Second and 10. Second and 10 for the Grizzlies. From the 34-yard line. 5 wide for Montana. I've got an idea of what play call this is going to be. Oh, it's not. Okay, never mind. Second and 10. Kepler fires to the 10, to the 5. That is Braden Tharp, BT. 26-yard. First and goal for Montana. Last time they threw a interception into the end zone. Can Kepler avoid doing that again? First and goal for Montana. Going to continue in 5 wide. Kepler back to pass. He's looking. Fires. It's almost intercepted again. Second and goal for Montana. Five and a half minutes left to go. Montana down 24. Second and goal for Montana. Obviously, needing a touchdown, a field goal does absolutely nothing on this drive. 5 seconds on the play clock. Flexbone coming out from Montana. It's a fullback dive. Ron Berg, Alex Johnson, 8 yards. Touchdown, Montana. A fast one was pulled there on Jacksonville State and Flexbone. And Montana's on the board, 24-6. And I assume a 2-point conversion will be happening on here. They're trying to cut this to a 2-score game. You know, they've got a tight end that's 47, another one that's 48, and one that's 45. And I can't figure out which one's which. They've got no names on the back. It's empty. So it's a little difficult. I think 47 is Burgundy. I don't know who 48 is. I think that's Johnson. So Kepler back to pass on a 2-point conversion. Throws on the run. Incomplete. It remains a 3-score game. But a little possible momentum back to Montana if they can get a stop on this drive. 5.5 minutes to go. I assume Jacksonville State can just slow it down and, try to preserve as much clock as possible. Kick is returned from the goal line to Gavin Stokes. He almost broke free. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville State. Biggest comeback in an RFCL game is 18 points. It is 18 right now. Montana could break it. Should everything go right for them. But they've got 11 minutes to get 18 points. Or, 19 to take the lead. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville State. Kepler fires. Hoffman fires. It's a screen. Robertson loses 1. 2nd and 11 for Jacksonville State. And Jacksonville State's going to hurry up. I think that's Parker. He did say he was dropping 48 on him, so I do think that's what Jacksonville State is going to try to do here. Halfback angle, Larold catches it 5 yards. 3rd and 5 for Jacksonville State. This is a big 3rd down for Montana. They can get off the field here and get back on offense. Third and 5 for Jacksonville State. 2 receivers to each side. Hoffman's back to pass. He's looking too much time. Wide open Larry Larold on a streak. 1st down, Jacksonville State. First and 10 for Jacksonville State from Montana's 47-yard line. Hoffman's back to pass. He's looking. He fires. Wide open is DJ Hunter for 25 yards. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville State. First and 10 for the Gamecocks. Hoffman fires. It's a blitz, and DJ Hunter catches it in triple coverage and gets another 11 yards. 1st and 10, Jacksonville State. First and 10 for Jacksonville State here. Looking to potentially put this game away. Ball at the 12-yard line. .330 left to go. Hoffman's back to pass again. He's looking. Fires to the sideline. Michael Thomas, 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Second and 6 for Jacksonville State. Hoffman back to pass. Again, he's looking, fires to Larold in the flat. He gets a yard. 3rd and 5 for Jacksonville State. Montana desperately needs to hold him to a field goal here. Third and 5 for Hoffman. He gets sacked. He loses 8 yards. Jason Hoffman, an 8-yard sack. And Jacksonville State will have to kick a field goal here. 4th and 13, field goal coming out for Jacksonville State. And I don't really know what they're doing here. Maybe they're just wasting time. It would be funny if they missed because they're doing this. Or they're faking it. Kick is up. Kick is good. It is still a 3-score game. 7-6 is our score. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Return from the goal line from Chris Kidd, looking for some blockers. Get to the 27. 1st and 10, Montana. Down 21. From the 27-yard line, 1st and 10, Montana, trailing by 3 scores. Kepler's back to pass. He's looking. He launches it down the field to absolutely no one. I have no idea who that was supposed to be going to. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. A minute 53 left to go in the third quarter. Kepler's back to pass again. He's looking, fires, wide open. It's caught by Quentin Harris, 21 yards. 1st and 10, Montana. From the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Kepler's back to pass. He's looking, fires, almost intercepted by Blake Woods. That was thrown right to him. 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for Montana from the 48. It is caught by Quentin Harris again, 9 yards. 3rd and 1 for Montana. Minute and a half to go in the third. 2-back set for Montana. Man in motion. It's Headley. Kepler back to pass. Fires, incomplete. Missed the crosser, and it's a 4th and 1 now for Montana. Obviously, Montana will be going for this. And Maryland I heavy is the call for the Grizzlies. Fourth and 1 from the 42. It's a play action pass. Kepler fires to the flat. Alex Johnson's going to get the 2 yards. 1st and 10, Montana. Now they're going to go hurry up in Maryland I. Curious what play calls Blake can come out of this with. And to run a offense play action pass. Kepler looking down the field again. Fires to Chris Kidd this time, who gets a yard. 2nd and 9 for Montana. It is, Bucky. 2nd and 9 for Montana. Kepler's back to pass. He's looking, throws on the run, intercepted at the 27-yard line. And this one might be a pick 6. Kepler chases him down at the 45. The 3rd turnover of the game from Kean Kepler. And Jacksonville State can potentially just put this game away on this drive, waste enough clock, go score a touchdown. Montana's dreams of making the national title are going to come short again, it looks like. And we are going to look at, right now as it seems, have a Season 1 rematch of the national championship of that year. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville State's 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's a play action pass. Hoffman throws on the run. It's almost intercepted. Coach Blake in Montana has dropped like 4 interceptions. Second and 10 for Jacksonville State. Handoff, Laird up the middle, gets a yard, 3rd and 9 for Jacksonville State. Trigger, I can answer that one for you. New kid, new business that he owns. He said something else he does in the summers. I already forgot, but time is basically his issue. 3rd and 9 for Jacksonville State. Will they snap it? No, they won't. We are heading to the 4th. (27-6) is our score. A 3rd and 9 there for Jacksonville State. Hoffman, play action pass, looking down the field, throws wide open. Gavin Stokes. Blake is done. As you can see, flips the controller. I think he actually dropped it. I think he's done. First and 10 for Jacksonville State, 6:40 to go. First and 10. Man in motion. It's a handoff to Laird up the middle, who gets 5. 2nd and 5, 6:20 to go. Second and 5 for Jacksonville State. Play action pass. Hoffman looking, fires wide open. Avier. Oh, I thought he didn't run out of bounds there. A 1st and a goal from the 5-yard line. First. First and goal for Jacksonville State. Hoffman, back to pass, fire to the sideline. I think that's incomplete. 2nd and goal for Hoffman there. 5:20 left to go in this game. From the 7, 2nd and goal. Maybe it wasn't incomplete. Clock's still running, so I don't know. Hoffman's back to pass, looking, throws. It's caught by Laird. It's a bad throw, but Laird hangs on. 3rd and goal for Jacksonville State. from the 3. Hoffman back to pass again, looking, gonna get sacked again. And Montana has called a timeout. I'm expecting everything being thrown out here by Montana on this next drive. Kick is up and good. 30-6 is our score. 4:04 remaining here in the second half. Kickoff is away for Jacksonville State. Montana needs it into the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Down 24. In need of a basically miracle. Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. I know what play this is. PA Verts is the play call for Montana. Kepler looking. He's launching it down the field. It is intercepted at the 26-yard line. And Blake's got no words. First and 10, Jacksonville State. And please just run out the clock. This is boring to commentate. Harold up the middle for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Yeah, Blake is an asshole, but he's calling. I hate you, Blake. We'll be right back with a 90-second timeout.
Are you interested in becoming a future RFCL Heisman candidate and the talk of the town?
That's because RFCL applications are officially open for Season 6.
It's really simple. Choose your name and position. It could be anything in the game.
You can make your recruit 3 stars and up to 5 stars, as well as any height, weight, name, or even skin color to fit your looks.
You can create a slow, unathletic, unattractive QB like Joey Surreal.
You can even create a fast, athletic, super attractive quarterback, and black, like Cam DeMayo, who's more of a running back than quarterback.
The sign up to create a recruit should be down below in the description. Sign up today to see your recruit play as early as Season 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. that was obviously made by the Lake Erie staff. Oh, they're done. Okay. We're gonna go back into this, and yeah, that was an interesting commercial. Bucky's is still better. So Gage. Second and 6. Hoffman's back to pass. He's looking. He fires to the sideline. He's doing it. He's 100% to Gage about to call one. Gage is gonna call a 90-second timeout. I already know. 3rd and 6 for Jacksonville State. Hoffman's back to pass. He's looking. He fired. It's got Gavin Stokes. 1st and 10. now. Okay, they're going conservative. First and 10 from the 48-yard line. 3 minutes to go. Keeper by Hoffman, who gets to Trigger. I don't know if you're still here. The Thunder have blown this lead, and they're about to lose to the Pelicans, being up like 15. Okay, never mind. They just hit a 3 to tie it. Never mind. Second and 8 for Jacksonville State from the 47. It's going to be a pass. It's a screen. Laro catches it, gets some blockers, and is going to get 6, 3rd and 3. Now, Lou Dort's him. We're up 115-112. We were up like 86-68 at one point. I don't know. 3rd and 3. Jet sweep. Gavin Stokes gonna lose to 4th and 5. I'm using Bally triggers. You know, it's behind. I can't watch the games. You know, I don't have Bally on. They ran a fake punt. Oh man. Oh, this is at least where I don't even know. Blake's about to run. Oh. I don't know. I'm really hoping it's as soon as possible. On Bally Sports, especially the app, is the worst thing to ever exist. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but it needs to go away because it's horrible. Wildcat Chris Kidd loses 4 yards, 2nd and 14. And, you know, OKC's too small of a market. We're not going to get very many national TV games. So I don't know. I'm just once Amazon buys it, yeah, hopefully we will. Once Amazon buys it, it'll get better. I think they are. Or hell, even ESPN Plus buys it. I don't care. It's just anyone else but Bally. Kepler back to pass, 2nd and 14. He's sacked for 8 yards. Bally Sports Parker is the worst thing to ever exist. Damn it, Blake. What are we doing? What are you doing? No shot. Is he burning the red shirt? Oh, Josh. He's burning the red shirt. I think he's just being a dick. I don't think he's actually doing that. Okay. Oh, he wasn't redshirted. Okay. That was the case, and that actually fucked over Kepler. That would be pretty funny, but I don't think he's redshirted actually. So anyway, 3rd and 22. Kepler is back to pass. Is that a fumble again? Oh my god! I thought that was another fumble. Blake's gonna fake the punt. I already know he's gonna do it. He's gonna fake it. He's gonna fake it. We're just gonna go for it. Oh man. Help. This works, I'm gonna laugh. 4th and 22, 28 seconds left. Hail Mary coming out for what's probably Blake's final play call and Jet's final play call on the offense. 4th and 22. Kepler launches it. Oh my god, it's caught. It got caught. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Montana. From the they're gonna keep doing it. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. They're gonna I'm gonna warn their asses for running the same play. Kepler back to it's... Oh man, 2nd and 17. They're gonna get a warning. We're gonna go to Montana first for interviews. They're not gonna get this play off. 2nd and 17. Kepler, last play of the game, launches it. It is. Oh, that was Josh Allen. What? Josh Allen came in the game and did that. Mason, Josh Allen, first completion in the RFCL. But that's it. Jacksonville State 30, Montana 6. We're going to head to Montana for interviews. Coach Blake, I do have to formally warn you for running the same play 3 straight times in a row. You know, not that it matters anymore, but, you know.
Quit crying.
Not the way you and Jet probably wanted to go out in the RFCL. But Blake, just thoughts overall from tonight and just in general.
A bad way to go out. But, you know, I'm just glad that we did what everyone said we couldn't this year, so it made it worth it. And we had an incredible staff, Jet, Zeke, Solarius. I mean, it was fun all year long. So, you know, that's all I could have asked for this year. But yeah, so that's it for me.
Yep. Coach Jet also retiring after the end of the season. You know, you've actually spent all 4 seasons at Montana? Or no, you were at Jacksonville State 1 year. So
yep, I was actually OC at Jack State last year.
So yeah, you know, finish your season, finish your career at Montana. But you've been in the RFC for all 4 seasons, you know. Just thoughts, you know, overall from it.
Yeah, you know, just like Blake said, you know, I knew when I came back to Montana after Jacksonville State, I knew it was going to be somewhat of a dog water team, but I knew I had my guy Blake. I knew I had Kepler. Not the way, obviously, we wanted to go out. I wouldn't say, you know, this isn't goodbye forever, but it's goodbye for now. If something right comes along, maybe in season 6 or 7, I'll entertain some offers. But right now, I'm happy with how the season went. I'm happy with everything, and you know, one of my favorite memories is always sending Pars to Cancun early. So that'll always stay with me.
All right, Zeke, you know, you are staying in the RFCL. You are currently looking for a job, you know, next season. For those that are potentially hiring, what would you say, you know, kind of put yourself out there?
This game doesn't define what I've done in the RFCL. I have shown I can be a great DC, and I gotta be better in some of my play calls. My players gotta be better. I believe if you give me a chance, I'll make sure it's worth it.
All right. Well, nonetheless, congrats on a great season. Blake Jet, you will be missed from the league. But, yeah, we will see you when we see you. Coach Gage, Coach Parker, Coach Viking, it's a Season 1 rematch of the National Championship. Gage, I do have to tell you, I had to formally warn Montana for running the same 3 plays in a row.
I thought I wanted sanctions brought down when I noticed it.
Anyway, Gage, you know, second half offensively, probably not the way you wanted it to go. Only 6 points, but didn't really matter regardless. Thoughts on the night overall?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think we did fine in the second half, to be completely honest. The first drive, we drove all the way down the field, got inside the 10, took a sack, kicked the field goal. Not a big deal. Second drive, same thing. Drove all the way down the field, got inside the red zone, took a sack, kicked the field goal. I mean, you can ask Parker. I was kind of saying, like, hey, I want to see what stuff works in the red zone because obviously you're close field, a lot less room for error. So we're trying a little bit of stuff. I thought we had Harold on that one spot route out of the backfield that was open. He just kind of called it and then ran back towards the line of scrimmage and screwed us a little bit. But other than that, we played fine. Defense played fucking phenomenal like it has all year. So we just got to do it one more time. And, you know, we've already played UCO once, already beat them once, but we all know that the team we played in week 1 is not the team we're playing next week. So,
Coach Parker, you know, offensively, you didn't really have to do much in the second half. What you did in the first half was kind of was the result. not expecting you to give me stuff that you're going to do next week because I'm obviously playing you. But last 3 weeks, offense has been on and off and on. How are you going to make sure it's on next week?
Just look at their coaching staff, man. I think their head coach is like Jerry or some shit. Like, they're terrible. I mean, Hoffman's going to light them up. Probably going to throw for 400 yards. I was just jamming a little Mabu and vibing the whole day, so I have no fear. I mean, I got the best quarterback in the land. He should have won the Heisman, but it's all good. But yeah, go State, go Cyclones, and fucking cocky cocks or whatever we say.
And Viking, defensively, 6 points against Montana. Like the offense, defensively, had a bad week 8 and has improved the last 2 weeks. You have 1 game to go. How are you going to make sure the defense doesn't go back to what it was in week 8?
It's all about preparation. We'll prepare like we have the past 2 weeks, like we've been the most prepared that we have been all season. And I feel with that preparation, the game plan will carry us.
All right, well.
On top of that, I do have an announcement to make, actually, to the entire league. I will be continuing the rest of the season with JSU. However, next season, I have taken a job to be the defensive coordinator for Southern Utah.
All right. Parker has expressed his feelings via the face cam. But regardless, congrats on the win. We will see you, or I'll see you Tuesday nights. I believe that's when we said we're playing. I don't know what time yet.
I think we said 7.
Okay. Tuesday at 7 is the national championship. Yeah, congrats, and we will see you next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Anyway, appreciate everyone for watching the final semifinal game. We have 1 game left of Season 4. Jacksonville State, Central Oklahoma. That is next Tuesday at 7, as we said. Appreciate everyone watching tonight. Although it wasn't the best game to watch, for those that stayed, we appreciate it. And we will see you next week. I believe Bucky and Kepler are going to have the call for the national championship. So we will see you then for the Season 4 national championship game.